Hey YouTube, this is one and only GI Nerd Commander here with some kind of different from what I believe is called the Hall of Fame Collection 1992, the 12-inch Snake Eyes. Oh yeah, I still remember getting this guy for my birthday. I asked for Cobra Commander and this is what I got. Go figure. Um, Now before we get too into it, I'm going to point two things out real quick. This isn't the actual gun that it came with. This one is more accurate to the toy than the one that the actual figure itself came with. I still have the gun, but I really don't like it, and I'm not going to go through the effort to find it. He's also missing one of his arm guards over here. Again, though, I'm not going to go through the hassle of looking all over for it. But with all that said, still 100% complete, and let's take a look at this guy. Alright, first, let's start with the mask. Mine is a little scratched, slightly bent also, but kind of cool little thing there. You also notice on his face here, he does have the scar, so really cool head sculpt on him. Moving right along. Let's put this back on though. If you like the background, I'm going to do a few more 12-inch figures. The background, I don't know, I thought it looked kind of dorky, but if you like it, say, good, and we'll keep it. If not, I'll get something else. He also does come with these dog tags, which I never liked as a kid. This one just says Snake Eyes Classified, Name, Classified, Commando. And the other one just says G.I. Joe. They're really big. They look really silly. So I always just take them off. Like I said, this isn't the gun that actually came with the figure. The actual gun that did come with it looks pretty much the exact same, except for it's about 10 times bigger and has a little red button that when you hit goes da 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 da. So I never really liked that. We're just going to set that aside because, I mean, it's not even supposed to be there. The cool little arm guards that have some pretty cool looking detail on them. The vest itself is a huge pain in the ass. I always hated the vest. Instead, there's Velcro right here, but these two parts right here, they are not Velcro. And this toy is pretty old, so trying to get this back onto him was not fun at all. Besides this fraying right here and a tear in the back of his shirt, though, I didn't find too much stuff wrong with him. This comes with his very long sword. As you'll see, mine, the blade is has little chips in it. Him and Storm Shadow got into quite a few duels back in the day. Let's get this other arm guard off real quick. And he does have the Arashikage. Hope I said that right. If I end up saying that wrong, that's probably not good. I'm not even gonna attempt it right now. But little tattoo there. Try to get this arm guard back on. It's kind of hard when you're far away from the figure itself. Ah, come on. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. The backpack also had the same problem as the vest. As you'll see, it just has these little, the fabric's supposed to go through these really small, I don't know what you call it, some kind of clasp, but I don't know. So, that was a pain. One of my favorite things that he comes with is this knife on the side. Look how badass that is. Huge blade, knuckles, hoo-hoo! Somebody's gonna get it. Be careful when he's got that. Yeah. Slide that back in there real quick. And it also does come with a little stand. Stand's kind of useless because you'll set the figure in there and it'll wobble over and fall anyway. Okay, let me fix his arm real quick here. Or at least enough. Oh, that didn't snap, did it? No, it didn't snap. It feels really loose, but oh well. Okay, so let's do a quick, before we get into articulation, let's do a quick comparison between him and his counterpart. If he'll stand. Okay, so here you have the 1992 Hall of Fame 12-inch Snake Eyes next to his little buddy, and they look pretty much the same, all the way down to the little stripe on the side. Of course, there are a few differences here and there, but all in all, I mean, they actually really did do a pretty dead-on good job of. This came out the same year, didn't it? Okay, this says that came out in 1991, which actually would make more sense, but still, like I said, they look pretty much the exact same, which is a good thing for that sort of thing. Kind of an odd choice for the eyes. I never really quite got why they made it so red. And maybe a darker red would look a little bit better. Lastly, we're going to get into the articulation of this figure. When they came out with these, the articulation was really is actually almost worse than the original 12-inch G.I. Joes. And by actually, I mean it is worse. Very stiff. Not a whole lot of movement. You couldn't do a whole lot with these guys. If you can almost listen, almost as kind of a prelude to the wasn't it Jax that made those World Wrestling figures that had the snapping legs and stuff, kind of like that. But like I said, there's not a whole lot of articulation to them. But they were built really rugged, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of mine have actually lasted compared to a lot of other toys. They're really solidly built. For the most part, their accessories were almost kind of silly, but you know, it's G.I. Joe, so it's cool. Oh, don't forget that Snake Eyes vest also says Snake Eyes on the side here in case he forgets, and then G.I. Joe in case he forgets which team he's on. Haha. So anyway, I really love these figures growing up, and I'm not into them now. I'm not into collecting the 12-inch figures now, just because they're too expensive, and it'd almost be like trying to get back into Star Wars. It'd just be too much of a hassle. I can't go back and try to find every single thing that I'd ever want. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this short review on Snake Eyes. And a few more to come. Like I said, if you like the background, say you like it. If you don't like it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to change it or not because I don't know what else to do. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe. I'm going to have a few links on the bottom of other reviews. So thank you again for watching.